Hi there, Big Al again. Today we're doing something a little bit different, but please remember, share, like and subscribe to my channel. As you've seen before, I've done a bit of gardening. This is now the back of my house, which is pretty much a mess. I haven't been here enough and neglected it, but you can see I've got some parsley and stuff growing and lots of cherry tomato bushes which are starting to come back up again. But we're going to tidy it all up, starting with the back outside my bedroom window, because hey man, if you want to wake up in the morning you want good scenery. So we're going to do a Tuscan style, or at least I think it's Tuscan style garden, just a bit at a time, because it's a lazy garden. I can't be bothered doing too much at once. But oh, as you notice, here's a bit of rosemary. Man, this stuff smells awesome and it's good with lamb. Heaps of tomato bushes there. They'll propagate on themselves. But yeah, as you can see, I made a fine mess. But here's some of my tomatoes. I mean, if you get cherry tomatoes that look like this, you can see I ain't gonna be pulling them out. They are divine. So we've just got the plants. You can see I've already started putting some stuff in. Get the white rocks in, some of the stuff's old. I'm going to put some fresher stuff over the top eventually. Start by pulling out a few weeds. I'm not going to use weed mat because that usually is a pain in the ass if you want to plant more stuff in here later on. Not sure that I will, but just in case. And because this area is sunlight neglected, you need indoor type plants to plant. So I just buy a couple per week, and as my budget can afford it. And also because this is moist, which is usually good, but this gets too moist, it's a little bit low. So what I've got to do is add some stuff to it to build up the height. But this will end up looking good from my bedroom window. Nothing like waking up on a beautiful morning to half decent scenery, as much as you can in a limited space. So what I'll start doing is I'll put the two plants in, put a bit of extra soil. One can go here, right next to the window. The soil is reasonable, so it doesn't take too much digging, because it is moist. And the other one, a little bit off centre, because as I put it in, a bit of fertiliser can add to this tomato bush here as well to get it growing better. And if you stay, there's a few baby ones coming up here as well. So, although I think that's because we possum or something's been eating them and spreading the seeds around, because they're coming up in all sorts of strange spots. A little bit drier over here. Actually, I didn't want it that far over, but anyway, a little bit off centre. Dig the holes. Put a bit of dynamic lifter in it. Or in other words, chicken shit. Ain't nothing wrong with a bit of chicken shit. Help the plants grow. Splinter them around a bit everywhere else. They'll absorb in. And there, looks like it's sucking a little bit. They'll end up going underneath the, as you can hear, rainbow lorikeets floating around. If I had something to attract them, I'd put them in too. That doesn't really go in this garden. So I'll put the smaller one closer to the house. I don't bury it in too much because I'm going to put some extra mix around it. And this looks good. See, the other plants are a bit green. So what I want to do now is add a bit more colour. Then you get your height, build it up. But water doesn't pool. You need moisture, you need water, but if it pools too much, then you get root rot. So nice organic matter, stop the and help it more upright. Just don't. Sorry about the common crap, people. Actually, over here. I reckon the contrast with white stones makes it look quite good, eh? Little bag. Old man Crow's given his seal of approval. Yeah, a bit of level. Any rain will wash them down a bit. And then for the stones. That are nice. Well, I wasn't that frickin' prepared. The stones don't cover a major area, but they do add a really nice effect. So, buying the stones is going to be a gradual process. Need a few more, thicken that up a bit later. But for now, that's all good. It's all good, man. So, pretty simple process of doing things as you can afford them. So, hope you all follow me through my gardening journey. I've got 3 different gardens and basically 3 different spots. And don't forget, view, like, share, subscribe. Okay, Hasta la vista.